Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty revolutionary Italy. And we just kicked France out of France. Yeah, they're kind of barely alive up here in the lowlands. They're still, I mean, you look at that province, 40, 32, and 28. So almost 30, 30, 30, 90 development from 3 provinces. They're doing pretty well. Most of the land we stole from them is very valuable as well. We are coring them, dealing with a massive amount of rebels. Doesn't seem to be a coalition forming currently. Without France, without the Pope, without the Ottomans, the only force left really to oppose us is Bohemia, Bavaria, and Russia. Bavaria is no joke. They got a couple hundred troops. A couple 100,000 troops, I should say. So we will keep an eye on them. We're currently slightly in debt. Not too worried about it. We're going to win that fight. I love the AIs who revolt in the province with our army. It's kind of amusing. Yeah. And roughly where we're at. We're building a navy. We're building up our navy, I should say. We've already built a navy. We're building up our navy to be able to fight Great Britain at sea. Hopefully if we throw all our troops into a single province, we can smash their navy. Speaking like Straits of Dover. And then we'll have to go for London at some point. Not really sure how to break their alliance. I did speculate that I was going to go after Pomerania to break Spain's alliance with everybody. That might be the easiest way. We'll have to see. I definitely have to be at peace to do that. Because I have to be able to call them into war, and right now I can't. Spain and Hamburg are smashing Tlemcen. Speaking of Hamburg, how are they doing? Doesn't look like they're actually improving their land much. Really should retake their capital. Maybe I can just threaten for it. I haven't thought about it. Let's get another corps going. 53 or so. Or 54. Okay. Mostly coring's going well. Apparently the French have revolted in Paris itself, which is actually good because they attacked my strongest army in the region. And that takes out the French military there. Muster these troops together. Or combine them rather, temporarily. And then easily, I mean that is sad how easily they're going down. Wipe out the remaining French rebels. Apparently there are rebels in Italy though. I don't know if I actually have an army on hand. I do! Okay, that's convenient. We have a powerful army right on hand to deal with them. And then we'll throw these two armies together. And we will sick all these guys on that one province. And we will continue converting. Specifically Catholic land. I think we can safely say Catholicism has lost a good portion of their mandate to rule this region with their endless defeats at the hands of the Protestants. Not entirely over. Obviously, we still have the remaining Catholic bloc in the west to deal with. Catholic bloc in the east is slightly more troublesome because they're not allies, but also less of a problem. Gascon separatists. Oh yeah, I forgot France is composed of like, what, 12 different culture groups or something? Something ridiculous like that. How many culture groups does France have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you, well, I think that was Octian before Spain converted it. The 8 culture groups. That's a lot of culture groups to have to mess with. Hanover has left the coalition versus us. Also, Hanover apparently beat Denmark in that fight that they were in several episodes ago. Not surprised, Denmark is kind of a joke right now. It'd almost be worth marching in, conquering them, and setting up a client puppet state in the region. But then I'd have to mess with Russia, and obviously, if I don't mess with Russia this whole game, except for that one tiny Flemish war, it'll be a good game. Russia's a joke, they just have so many troops that fighting them would just, if they're in a coalition, fighting the Russians is, ugh, it's like fighting the Ottomans in a coalition. Nothing you ever wish to do if you wish to have a good time with the game. Bavaria has left the coalition versus me. Now, I doubt I'll be able to, but I would really love to persuade, like, Bavaria to be a friend. Oh, Austrian separatists, Breton separatists. Oh, what a surprise. Actually, never mind that. These troops are still having to rebuild. Let's just do it easier. Send army from Constantinople. Send army from Paris. All our land is coring. Good. And most of it actually is going to be done soon. Then we can actually make money. Not only can we make money, we'll actually have some diplomatic reputation again. -6, that's awful. I suppose if you really want bad overextension, bad diplomatic reputation, just expand endlessly. Go, Breton separatists dealt with. Austrian, I believe, is the only ones we have left. We still haven't reclaimed this region over here, but it looks like Portugal was kind enough to do it for us. We had rebels there I hadn't bothered to send troops to deal with. More Middle Eastern trouble. We are still not below 100 overextension, but we will be 5 days. There we go. Below 100 overextension, which means it's time to think about plotting what I want to do now. Mainly keep converting Catholic provinces, and dealing with the resulting rebels would be smart. Also, putting some more land into states rather than territories also will probably help in the long run. Now we have the debate. Who do I go for first? I kind of would like to take out England first, but I know there's no way I can do that if Spain and Portugal are in the war. Because England's got a navy. I think my first target has to be Spain, really. Take the Spanish land, try and occupy the coastline to reduce the strength of their navy. Okay, it's getting a little worrisome losing that stability, because we could accidentally trigger aspiration for liberty if we're not careful. Our power projection, conquer provinces from the Ottoman, 93%. Wow. I think we're pretty good on conquering provinces from the Ottomans. Speaking of the Ottomans, we can't attack them for another 8 years, but once we can, that will give us this area. Still debating about the Mamluks. Probably should attack them. Still guaranteed by Bengal and Medribari. You know what, I'm going to attack them regardless. Send you to there, send you to there, send you to, I don't know, there. Hopefully I won't have to fight Bengal if I do this correctly. I don't think I should. If Bengal does show up, then it gets slightly more complicated. I can call Spain to arms. You know what? I'll call Spain to arms. Probably going to be the last war Spain and I are on the same side of. Unless something weird happens in the meantime. Now, I'm hoping... Yeah, oh no, the Mamluks only own one province. That makes this war a lot harder. It pretty much means I need a 100% war score from fighting everyone else, other than the Mamluks. Oops, didn't realize it was pause. Okay. More French lands. Cord, colonized. Oh, sorry, Cord, not colonized. We haven't actually colonized at all, have we? Well, yeah, we really haven't colonized. You could make some argument buying land abroad is colonizing, but I feel it's more just buying trade companies. There we go. Get all that land stated. Of course, it's going to take forever for it to become fully productive, especially the land we just stole from the Pope, but having not raised autonomy helps a lot. Could lower autonomy further, I suppose. No, I can't because I'm at war. Well, we'll just have to get by with roughly 72% absolutism, then a higher number. You know what? I'm just gonna give this to Portugal. We can always wipe out Portugal for it. In the meantime, getting out of this war will be nice. I assume Portugal will pretty much take all of this. Don't know what the deal with Timbuktu is. Oh well, it doesn't concern me. Portugal gained land. It's fine. Then Great Britain a little bit. These provinces here are taking forever to convert, being centers of religious centers. Muslim religious centers of all things. Let's march south, occupy that. I don't know what to do about Bengal. That is a serious issue. I don't think I can call Portugal to arms. Nah, they're way too in debt. That's fine, Portugal. You go be in debt. No, I haven't done it in a while, but we're actually going to raise war taxes. Because this could drag on for a while. Speaking of dragging on and money, we have 99% in Venice. Wow. No countries trading here. Still, Spain is our only competitor in that region. 365. What's Great Britain at? 545. Wow. Just tells you how rich Great Britain is, even if they don't do anything. That's not what I wanted, sorry. If I've set it up so now if I click twice on trade, it goes to trade goods because I was tired of trying to find where trade goods was located. Come on. It's gonna take... I know, because I've occupied them, if 5 years go by, automatically you'll get 100% war score versus the Mamluks. Particularly know if I want any more land other than their one province. Taking some of the Midri-Bari ones wouldn't be bad. About it. The reaction is other countries versus me. Interesting. So if I attack anybody who's not a revolutionary empire, they automatically gain tons of bonuses to fight me. Because that's fair. I guess it's accurate though. Other Catholic rebel group. I think we're still training ships, yeah. Still a couple more to do. But I think I can start combining them into one giant. I could technically end this war with the Mamelukes and have them annul treaties with everybody they're defended by, but it wouldn't actually stop the protection. So I actually couldn't annul treaties, could I? Now that I think about it. That's slightly annoying. Actually, this whole war is rather annoying. Also a shame I couldn't call Ethiopia into it. At least I'm lucky Ethiopia wasn't on the other side, although I'd be happier if they had been. What is Hamburg up to these days? They're not in debt and they have 7 troops, and that's literally all the interest I have in them. Great. I'm gonna have way too many at Diplo power points for right now, but because I don't have client states, I'm not using it. I know client states would let me take more land, but I'm torn as if it would be useful, specifically in creating Rome. I might throw up one. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll throw up a client state like right here. As long as I don't actually give them Lorraine, which I also need. Almost should just attack them for that too. We don't need this, do we? No. Might attack, create a client state here, attack, and then just feed them land. Oh, Mamelukes, I actually want your land, not you to convert. Sorry. I know it's cheap of me, but I want your land. Nothing I can do with Bengal. They're just gonna do what they do. Maybe I just peace out Medri Bari and wait. Maybe I'll just do that. And then money for reparations. We'll leave the war reparations out of it. I'll do that. And that. Just to make the borders look nicer. There we go. For all you people who are giving me grief over not having nice borders, be happy. I have dealt with the problem. As best I could, obviously. We are still waiting on that one Mamluk issue. The one issue of the Mamluk capital. Honestly, if I had put a claim on them and then attacked, it would probably be going better. Oh, we'll wait. There's no rush. There really is no rush. We have Spain on our side, so technically we could go attack Portugal, couldn't we? Or Great Britain. Probably not. Oh, how am I gonna break you guys apart? I wish they'd guarantee or ally somebody else in the area I could attack. I could go for the Iroquois, but that would just be dumb. I think. Great Britain would not join, because Great Britain... Oh, Great Britain is malevolent and cruel? Wait a second, what's going on here? Who else? Oh, that is difficult. Oh, that is really difficult to figure out what to do. If Great Britain's malevolent and cruel and would not just come to the aid of anybody, breaking alliance with Portugal, and then I couldn't afford to truce break, could I? Okay, I think it is time to get rid of my alliance with at least Portugal. So let's do that. Dissolve our alliance with Portugal. I know they like me a lot. But we do need their land. Boy, these provinces are taking forever to convert. I think it's these two right here, right? Yeah, Shia centers of faith of all things. So many centers of faith to convert. We do have some nice conversion, but it's still not enough. Let's Small upgrade. I really don't know how long this siege of the Mamluks land is going to go for. It's going to take forever for them to peace out, isn't it? Must have 10 war score in order to make demands. Of course I do. Curious. Great Britain nor Spain would join, but I would lose the truce. How young is Great Britain's ruler? 39, so there's a good chance he won't come to anyone's aid for an age. Might be my way to break into both Portugal and Spain. Obviously right now I'm not going to do it because -5 stability, we can't afford it. But in the future, that is a very good possibility of what to do. You know what? I think I will do this. Available mercenaries plus 25. As if we didn't have enough mercenaries. We can now have 97 more mercenaries on the field. We actually cannot support as many mercenaries as we can hire. 2 more techs though, and our land force limit is going to be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If we go for that. Tempted to make another state in France just to get rid of some of this corruption penalty. Maybe. I don't know how expensive it is. Not really. I guess I'll do that. We've got some points to spare right now. Helps a little bit. Obviously, most of this land it's going to want me to make as French lands. The Loire. We can't actually core all of that. However, the more we can reduce that penalty, the more it'll help in the long run. After all, we're only going to take, what, 1 province from Mamluks? Not really an issue. We can attack the Ottomans in 8 years. Which, of course, we will want to do when we have the chance. Okay, another conversion. I'm just going here just a little bit to try and get things a little bit more in order. But probably should stop, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll stop here. So next time we will wait until the end of this Mamluk War. And hopefully in the meantime... actually, it's going to be a long time, isn't it? 3 more years. We will hopefully wait till this treaty with... Portugal runs out in 5 years. We might have to wait 5 years till we can launch another war. Unless I could use Spain against Fazan. They have a truce with them. Truces with everybody. Oh, we'll see what's going on. I almost might as well just fight both Spain and Portugal at the same time. Take out Spain first, core that land, then take out Portugal, core that land. We'll see. That might be what we do. Take out both at once and then turn on England. So thank you guys all for watching. Advice, comments, everything. I'll just give you guys a quick glimpse of this is my relation map. This is Spain's relation map. This is Portugal's relation map. And this is Great Britain's relation map. The only other option I see is, well, wherever the Pope ended up. I don't actually know where the Pope ended up, to be honest. We figure this out. Where did the Pope end up in the world? The Pope is currently located in Malaya, in Muko. 12 development, is Catholic, and that's about it. So, thank you guys all for watching. We'll ignore the Indonesian Pope, if at all possible. Bye for now.